What's up, everybody? So the fight is set between Floyd Mayweather and Saul Alvarez. They're going to fight at a catchweight at 152. And the catchweight meaning that Floyd doesn't have to move up to 154 and Alvarez doesn't have to go down to 147. Alvarez is lazy. He's like most fighters today because he should be fighting 147. He should be fighting 147. But fighters today, he's a mediocre fighter in a division with a bunch of nobodies. This is why these guys get away with gaining so much weight for the fights. He should be fighting at 147. Tommy Hearns is what, 6'2", and he made 147. You had Aaron Pryor, he was fighting 147, but you had Trinidad. Trinidad is 6'1", he was fighting 147. De La Hoya, 5'11", he was fighting 147. What I'm trying to say is 147s, naturally 147s, are usually tall and lanky. I guess Floyd Mayweather is fighting at 147 because there's nobody there at 135 and 144 in the fight. He basically cleaned out the weight division, so he moved up. But there's no reason why Alvarez should be fighting at 154. But like I was saying earlier, most guys fight at 154 because they don't want to make the weight at 147. Look how many people ever heard of Terry Norris. Look how many people ever heard of, name some good 147s. Name some good 154 weight junior, what they call these super welterweights or junior middleweights. Name some good ones. You can't name but a few because that's a weight division where fighters get lost. Just like cruiserweight is a weight division where fighters get lost. And people think that if you move up in weight classes, it's going to be easier to maintain that weight. But when you move up in weight in a different weight division, you still got to maintain your weight. So what difference does it make? And that's the main reason when I used to always say Miguel Cotto bleeding. When he started bleeding above his eyes, that's because it's just like a balloon. When you blow a balloon up, it swells. Then when you let it down, it's not as tough as it used to be. So the minute he starts getting hit above the eyebrows, that's why he starts bleeding, because he doesn't maintain his weight. And it's not like Alvarez has like a big 154 punch. He doesn't have a 160 punch. If he was so bad, why won't he move up to 160? But he can't. And I don't understand boxers today. Back in the days, they only had like eight weight divisions. But now you got 147, 154, 160, 165. All these other weight divisions that's added on is because guys get lazy and they don't want to maintain their weight. That's all it is. They want to eat like they're going to the electric chair. And then after a while, they get punched in their head enough, they be talking like they got gum stuck in their mouth. They be talking like they got bubble gum stuck in their mouth. Again, this fight is gonna be like a, I guarantee. Listen, this is my prediction. I'm not gonna make any more videos about this. Floyd is gonna take the guy to school. He gonna get a guy a boxing lesson. And the main reason people don't be hitting Floyd like they should is because he stands in the pocket. And when you stand in the pocket, you got to move the guy out the pocket. You got to step around him. You got to step around him, give him angles. And people act like they just don't eat. You can't go in there and mug a guy. You got to box him. You got to use finesse and get to him. You got to spin him. Guys don't be spinning guys. Y'all need to watch Bernard Hopkins fight. Watch some of Bernard Hopkins fights and watch this shit he do. But Bernard Hopkins gives guys boxing lessons every time he fight. I don't like his style. I say it stinks of the gym because it's slow, it's tactical. But look at guys, how they look after they finish fighting him. And people are making a big deal about Canelo, about Saul Alvarez's age. Bernard Hopkins is what is he? 40-something now, 46, 47, he's still taking guys to school. A lot of times when young guys go in there and fight older guys, young guys are real ambitious and they go in the fight and they make a lot of mistakes. They make a lot of mistakes, and you see these old guys upset the young guy because the older guy has experience. Floyd is an older guy. I think he's 36, if I'm not mistaken. Alvarez is 22. He's going to take this guy. Floyd Mayweather is going to take Alvarez into deep water and drown his ass. Watch and see. The same way Holyfield took Mike Tyson into deep water and he drowned him. Floyd Mayweather is going to take Alvarez into deep water and they're going to drown him. Watch and see. This fight is going to be this is going to be the easiest fight Floyd Mayweather had. It's going to be on the same level as when Floyd fought what's the guy named Diego Corrales, and when he fought Ricky Hatton, because I don't see anything special that Alvarez is doing. You know, he ducks, jabs. That's what everybody's doing. I don't see him using angles. I don't see him using his feet. I don't see him spinning guys. I don't see him holding guys. He doesn't show me anything special, man. You seen when I give a good case in point when De La Hoya fought Hopkins. Hopkins took him to school early, real early, and gave De La Hoya a boxing lesson and knocked him out. I don't see Alvarez doing much of anything. This fight might not even go the distance. My name is Good Puncher, Brad Bathgate. Subscribe to my pages, talk shit, I don't care. Leave your comments, and I want to hear what you got to say.